Hey, what's up guys? So welcome back to another video, and in this video, as you guys can see, we're currently actually running some dungeons, and the reason for that is we're actually trying to get the new summer reroll tokens that have been introduced with this update. So basically we have transitioned over from these, which are the old summer passive tokens, to these, which are the new ones. I don't know why they're like that smaller. Like everything has the same size except these. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, so basically we're trying to gather a couple of these real tokens in order to actually go ahead and try to get the new summer secret passive that has been introduced into the game, which goes by the name of Crew Leader. Now, I don't know, this update has been rushed. I've been debating myself. I've been actually talking with other people about this. We don't know whether this update took 30 minutes or 1 hour to literally be made. Because if you guys remember, they already had Summer Island and all of these units ready to go for basically the introduction of the game, like update 1 of the new era of anime fighters. Like they had even talked about it, that they had a revamped Summer Island and whatnot. I guess they just decided to hold back onto it because they already had like 2 maps coming into the game, which I think was a mistake. They should have just dropped the new Summer Island and the map with the Rian. I don't remember what map it's called. I think it's called False Paradise. Hell's Paradise, I guess. The anime. So, and should have kept like one for the next update, and this update should have pretty much been bleached. That's how I think I'm gonna play it. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna, I guess, try to get Crew Leader by the end of this video. If not, I'll just let you know guys what the passive already does, and I guess we can just go ahead and start with that. So basically, this passive is a leader 3, or rather a general on steroids, but it's actually kind of on a very bad spot, considering that the passive is like a general on steroids, but at the same time it's not good enough by itself to be used for like your best units, you know. So you're at a situation where this basically just replaces your general units to be a little bit stronger, but the amount of effort and time and resources they have to put on getting it, because it's a secret passive, does really just make you question, is it even worth it? And as you guys can see right here, I'm gonna write now on the screen what the passive does. So obviously we have the 0.3 team damage boost that it gives just like a general, and then it has 2x damage on your unit, so it buffs your unit by a lot. And we have 1.5x post damage, so it is basically a tactical 2 as well, but it does have a downside of having a little bit slower attack speed, so 20% slower attack speed, and that's pretty much the passive. Now, as I said, like this only replaces your leader units, so it's not really a passive that is kinda must go for. Like you might be using leaders or generals that are like obviously not the best divines, and honestly guys, even if you have like the last divines, like comparing a unit that's like level 440 to a level 460, like the amount of damage that this passive will give you as opposed to a general on that units is like so small that it's completely irrelevant. It's kind of like having a player with like a full team of secrets, and then have a player with like a team like mine or like some endgame player, and then he's like, you know, oh, I'm doing some damage. Like that's the difference that this passive will make. Like it won't even be a 1% damage increase. I know that sounds crazy, but that is literally the truth, because like if you have a whole bunch of 460 units that are carrying your team, and the generals are just like fillers at level 440, like this passive is really not gonna change all that much. So in essence, it is kind of a useless passive. Like it's not even a good one. Like you don't even need this passive, which is very ironic. But for the sake of this video, I guess we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna try to actually pull one of these passives, Crew Leaders. I don't know what's gonna happen if we're not getting it, but we'll obviously try. So just as a reference point, guys, we currently have 3x drops event. Shout out to all the people that voted for luck instead of drops, by the way. Amazing choice, as usual, FS community in a nutshell. But anyway, so my drops currently are about 185. I could use the ISO. There we go. So 188.77. These are my current drops. I pretty much have 12 lead double draconics, 1 single draconic which needs to be replaced. This unit is kind of like costing us about, I think 7x or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's only about 7x that we're losing. So it's really not all that much, but yeah, this is pretty much around one of the highest like drop multis that you can get right now. It's possible. Obviously, we're not counting people with 11 equips, and we're not counting a +1 drop event from the event hub. But yeah, like 188 drops, and I did 2 runs of dungeons so far. I am at 1,240 tokens, so I guess 610 tokens each run, average. And well, actually did kill 1 gold room. But yeah, anyway, I was already at 1.2k. So that's what I farmed after 2 dungeons. So I'm gonna zoom through this dungeon as well. I think at this point we are actually on a good pace to finish it quite fast. Okay, there you go. That was actually good. 115. And after that, we're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna reroll just in case we actually get the passive, and I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so welcome back. I have been rolling for the past 40 minutes or something. I've rolled over 1.4 thousand real tokens, and as you can see, we got absolutely nothing. Would actually be very ironic if we got it in the very last reroll. But yeah, I really tried to get it, didn't really manage to. And during this time, I was actually watching OTM's live. He says that, I don't know, he's thinking that maybe this thing could actually rival God, which I personally don't really see how this passive can rival God, but maybe in some like weird case scenario where, because obviously every single one of these units buffs the rest of your units, right? So like your damage, like your baseline damage multiplier is gonna be absolutely cracked. So maybe there's like a pretty weird scenario where this could potentially happen. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's completely depressing, but since we're gonna have the next 2 weeks of doing absolutely nothing, maybe I just end up making so many Judanos where I try to go for these like double crew lawyers, and maybe we can test it out eventually in the future. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. So far, my take on the passive is that it's completely disappointing. Just like literally anything in regards to this update. Now, I know that a lot of people say that I'm always negative and stuff, but come on, guys, let's be honest. Like this update, it feels like it didn't take more than like, what, 1 hour to make? Like there's nothing on it. Now, I saw somebody saying in Subreddit stream, at least in this update there's no bugs, and I kind of laughed. I mean, how can you have bugs when you don't add anything new, right? Like there's literally nothing new here. Yeah, I don't know, the update is a complete disaster. Anyway, I don't know, I'm gonna go, I would say something bad right now, but yeah, I'm just gonna go, whatever. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna do something. Whatever, anyway, thanks for watching, peace out.